This segment is sponsored by Axiom Value LLC. Retirement means different things to different federal employees. But no matter how you're planning for retirement, it doesn't come without risk. Mobadou Bojang is the president, CEO, and senior wealth advisor with Axiom Value LLC, which is a DC-based wealth management firm that helps everyone plan for some of the biggest risks in retirement. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So, Mobadou, what are some of the unique challenges that federal employees face when planning, with their finances?
Well, and federal government employees dedicate their entire life serving our country. Yeah. And then because of that, they have rich benefits. And unfortunately, they're underserved when it comes to explaining those benefits for them because they're very complex. And they're also very underserved when it comes to financial planning for their retirement.
Sure. And then, speaking of retirement, Josephine, what are some of the risks that they miss, federal employees, when it comes to retirement?
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times the tax risk is a lot of times overlooked by many federal employees because they believe that they'll be in a lower tax bracket in retirement, and many times that's not the case.
Got it. So it sounds like taxes is something that they really need to focus on. Is that right?
Absolutely. And then coupled with that is one thing that is legislative risk, which is something that folks maybe feel like they don't have control over. However, you can plan and prepare for it.
And you need to plan and prepare for it. That's why
Exactly.
they're coming to you, because as you mentioned, it's very complex,
Yes.
some of the things, particularly for federal employees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the reason why they feel like they're going to be in a lower tax bracket, the fact that you're a federal government employee, you get a pension, you're going to get Social Security, and then you're going to take money from your TSP. All those are called forced income on you, and then those are income that you're going to pay tax on later on in the future when you retire.
I see.
Yeah.
So when should people start planning for their retirement?
Well, people should start planning their retirement right now.
Right
because
now.
oftentimes people will say, well, I don't have enough money, I cannot go see with a financial advisor. No, you got to start right now, because retirement planning is GPS to your destination. Retirement is a destination that most people have not been there before, right? So you got to be able to plan. And retirement plan is going to show what things are going to look like for you when you get into retirement. I need to know that before you get there.
Right. And it makes sense that the earlier we start to plan, the more secure you can feel and make a good situation for yourself when you retire. You're not waiting till the end to start to think about it. You can have that plan all the way through. I know that working with federal employees is important to you. Why is that?
Yeah, because over 2 decades ago, a federal government employee changed my life. And because of that's how I'm living the American dream. So I made it my purpose in life to make sure that I can have a profound difference in their life. And that's my way of paying it forward.
Paying forward is a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
where can people find and follow you?
Well, they can go to our website, axiomvaluellc.com, and they'll get great information in there in terms of what are some of the strategies that they can implement and then be able to retire happily ever after.
What are some other websites where people can find resources?
So we have great website where they can go and then be able to check what their tax burden would be. They can go into mytsptaxtrap.com.
As well as myretirementtaxtrap.com.
Yeah, and then they'll be able to get great info in there. They'll be able to see something intangible that would show what their tax burden would be. And that way they can plan ahead.
Okay, and a lot of people are savvy. They're on social media. You guys are also on social media?
Absolutely. They can go into at Axiom Value LLC. They'll be able to find us there. And we post very good information in there as well. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
having us.
Sure. For more information, give Axiom Value LLC a call at 240-863-3688 or email this address, info@axiomvaluellc.com.